Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot readings from the heart. So this is your month ahead. So as I said, the readings are now shorter, excuse me, and if I've got time I will do a mid-month. I'm very busy though with the website, busy with other stuff that I have going on. So I prefer now to try and keep the readings shorter. If I can come back with maybe, you know, some bonus readings, I will do, but no more time for like hour here, hour, you know, it's too much. So yeah, this is your general reading. I mean, whatever comes up, if it's love, if it's work, whatever it is, we'll see. But this is your reading for August 2018. I've got this new deck today, which I'm absolutely in love with. The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. You can get it on Amazon. It's really good. Love the pictures on here. Sometimes there's a lot going on in this deck in terms, I read visually, so I read with my intuition, with the pictures on the card, visually, intuition, and also my knowledge of the cards. That's how I tend to do readings, combining all three of those sort of senses. So, got a lot going on with these cards, and sometimes you can see certain things on the cards. You're like, oh, that looks like that. So that's how I read, okay? So pardon me if because I'm just getting used to this deck, and I really like it a lot. Beautiful. So for your advice, we've got Angels of Abundance, okay? That we're using by the good old Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, all right? So let's put this to the back, like so, and let's have a look. So show me Gemini, August 2018. Show me Gemini, August, and this is Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising Signs Universe. Show me Gemini. They're big cards as well, so hard to shuffle. Show me Gemini for August 2018. Show me. Right, split the deck into three like so. Okay. Let's collect that back up like so. And I'm going to start laying the cards down. Okay, some of you guys are, you're in a relationship perhaps. You've got this Two of Cups as being the you now position. I'll show you the cards in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I like the pictures to explain the story, but these pictures don't really explain a lot of stories to me. Some of them do, some of them don't. Anyway, we'll see what we make of this. So if I don't get what the picture's trying to tell me, I generally just go to the general meaning of the cards. You guys are showing us the Two of Cups. I think that if you're a male, you might be involved in a gay relationship, for example. We do have two gentlemen sitting here, but you know, no. Two of Cups is Two of Cups. Love is love. Gay, heterosexual, bisexual, whatever it is, it's love. But I do think that there's a very close relationship. And Two of Cups isn't always, contrary to popular belief by many tarot readers, they would call this the love card. And it is love, but love comes in many different forms. So the Two of Cups is about a very strong relationship with another individual, where you tend to see things in the same way, you tend to feel the same things as that other person. I think that you guys are showing as being in a really strong relationship of whatever type that is, whether it's love, whether it's platonic, a friendship, a family member, whatever it is. You're showing as being in a strong relationship because you've got the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is only a pick card. So the Two of Cups, you know, if it's a love relationship, sometimes this isn't, you know, the real deal. It's not like the lovers. You do have the lovers here, though. But I think that for some of you guys with this Two of Cups energy, you guys, you're in some form of a strong alliance, or you're in an alliance or a partnership with another individual. Now, the reason everything is happening is because I think that you guys have been hurt and you've been very disappointed with that Three of Swords. So this might not even be a partnership. This might be where you're talking to someone who's very close to you, Gemini, with that Two of Cups. Because the Two of Cups is also about a conversation. So it's about communication, you know, with somebody who's very close to you. And the reason everything is happening is that you've been probably very hurt. Three of Swords energy. You can see this woman here, how, you know, she's got... And actually, yeah, she's got a tissue at her face and she's holding a pin cushion with three swords. So she's been affected. I think you've been affected quite badly on a situation. I also think that you've got a decision to make, because the Three of Swords also talks about having a decision to make. And it is actually, I believe, it's either Libra or Gemini that this card is represented by. But either way, you know, if you're a Gemini, you have a decision between the head and the heart. If you're a Libra, you're a decision maker. So either way, I think that you've been heartbroken, you've been let down with that Three of Swords, and you've got a decision to make with that Three of Swords. In the recent past, the Star. So I think that in the recent past, you've been trying to heal. I think that in the recent past, you've been very inspired. I think that some of you guys have been focusing on your goals as well. For some of you guys, you might be focusing on goals of stardom, that type of thing. Your challenge is the Lovers. And that's your sign. Gemini is the Lovers. So this is your card. So for some of you guys, your challenge might be head over heart decisions to be made. For some of you guys, the Lovers energy, your challenge might literally just be a relationship. A really close relationship. That might be challenging you. But as a result of that, I think that the focus for the month will be on giving. Give and take. Okay, because the Six of Coins is all about give and take. So I think that the focus for you guys here is all about a relationship of some type in which you've been very hurt. And I think that if you are talking to someone with that Two of Cups energy, then it might be about that they've hurt you with the Three of Swords showing here. And what you've been wanting to do in the recent past is perhaps heal the situation with the Star energy, because your challenge is that you are so entwined in this relationship, in this situation with this person, that it's difficult to live with them, but also difficult to be without them. So therefore the energy around you might be, well, you know, let's try and balance, because sixes represent the idea, the theme of balance, trying to balance out situation, harmonise them. Can't get my words out today. So the sixes represent trying to find harmony. And I think that you guys have, as a result of that, been focused on trying to find harmony in this situation with the Six of Coins, either by giving more of yourself or taking from the individual, having that person give to you, whichever way you want to look at it. The most likely outcome will be you've got another number 6 here, so this is all about you guys trying to find that balance and harmony for the month of August 2018. The Six of Swords on this particular card sees a guy trying to navigate his way over an icy path. So he's on these ice blades. But you'll notice that he's got a stick here and he's trying to steady himself. So I think that really the most likely outcome will be that you are on icy road. You are on a very slippery slope here, in a way, Gemini. But this is all about how you're going to try and navigate your way through with the Six of Swords. Find that clear path to find a resolution to the situation. Now, in the immediate future, you've got a bit of joy coming in, Three of Cups. Some of you guys might be attending some form of a celebration with that Three of Cups. Some of you guys might be getting together with your pals, your friends, your loved ones with that Three of Cups energy. I'm seeing a lot of enjoyment in August for some of you guys coming in with that Three of Cups energy. Influence is coming in though. You've got a person around you, a King of Coins. So what you'll find coming in is a King of Coins. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual showing up for some of you guys. Eight of Coins. I think the hope would be to try and just put some hard work and effort into this situation. The outcome is the Two of Wands. I think you guys are at a bit of a crossroads here in the overall outcome with that Two of Wands energy showing here. There's a choice between one path and another with that Two of Wands energy. You could go forward. You could start a new beginning, because the Two of Wands is about taking a new direction as well. So it could be as a result of that King of Coins. Maybe there's a discussion going on here with friends, family, and in comes this King of Coins. And when that person comes in, Gemini, you have a choice between two paths. So you've got a choice whether to go in one direction with that person or maybe just to follow a completely different path. We'll see what this is about. I've got a feeling this King of Coins is something to do with the Two of Cups energy. I think that this is somebody that you already know. Let's have a look at what the Two of Cups is about. So Geminis are showing as being the Two of Cups. What's this Two of Cups about? What's the Two of Cups about? The Knight of Coins. So I think that you're probably in discussion over, for some of you guys, it could be a business idea, it could be a goal, it could be a plan, but also with the Knight of Coins, it could be a Virgo individual. We do have that King of Coins sitting there, so it could be an Earth person's involved in it. But I think that you're in discussion with this, so some of you guys might be involved with a Virgo individual, a Knight of Coins. It might be also, though, that you're in discussion over a plan of action. So the Knight of Coins is all about a plan of action, but also Knights represent how fast and how slow a situation goes. So you might be in discussion with the Two of Cups energy over how long something's going to take or how slow somebody's going. I think that you're in discussion over how long or how slow a situation is actually developing with this Knight of Coins. The reason that everything is happening is this Three of Swords. So I think that you guys have been very disappointed or heartbroken. What's the Three of Swords about? What's the Three of Swords about? What are Geminis heartbroken over or upset over? Or what is it that they need to make a decision over with this with the Three of Swords? the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I think that you're heartbroken, and it's about the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands could be some form of communication, for example. So maybe you're disappointed by some form. I mean, the Eight of Wands is communication, but also the Eight of Wands means to release as well. So it might be that some of you guys are upset here because maybe it's something to do with having to release a situation. These cards don't run straight. So the Eight of Wands, you can, put certain meanings on the card and say, well, it's about this. If you're in discussion over how slow something, and this guy is really, if you look at this Knight of Coins person, they're taking their time to polish the car. So this person's really taking a long time to complete this task. And I think that you're in discussion over how long the task is taking to be completed with that Knight of Coins energy. And the reason that everything is happening is because you're upset. Maybe you're upset because you thought it would be quicker with the Eight of Wands. It's all about speed. Eight of Wands is about how fast. So if you get, for example, I will do a daily reading and I will say something like, when will so-and-so get back to me? And I'll get the Eight of Wands coming, and it will be literally immediately. So this is the card that tells you when something's arriving very, very fast. But you might be upset because it's to do with speed, the Eight of Wands. You thought maybe something would be quicker. It's not reversed, so it doesn't say that there's been delays. So the only thing, and remember the Three of Swords is all in the mind, it's the thought process. So maybe you guys are disappointed because you thought something would be quicker. And that's why you're having a discussion over how long something is taking to be completed with that Knight of Coins energy. Now, in the recent past, you've experienced the Star, and this is hope, I think. And what's this Star card about? What's the hope about? What's the hope about with the Star? I think that the hope in the recent past is that a final decision would have been made. You've got this Emperor showing here. And there are certain cards within the tarot that represent decisions being made. Decision makers. Queen of Swords is one of those cards. Emperor is another one of those cards. So I think for some of you guys, Gemini, you're in the recent past you've had hope. And maybe the hope is that something would be settled here. Maybe the hope is about an Emperor. And you can see he's got his hand out and he's shaking the hand like this. So I think that the hope would have been, with the Star in the recent past, you had a great deal of hope and faith that a situation would have been settled. Possibly the Emperor is this Knight of Coins dude that's taking his time to complete this task. But it's almost like you were hopeful with that Star energy that this situation would have finally been settled with the Emperor energy showing here. Your challenge is the Lovers. Could be a relationship, could also be, if it's you, a choice. What's the Lovers about? What's the Lovers about? The Emperor. So this is love. It's about the Empress. So the Empress is all about nurturing, caring, loving. The challenge, though, for some of you guys might be, especially if this is, because I get an impression that for some of you guys it might be a third-party situation going on here as well. Because the Lovers and the Empress, this is your typical marriage combination as well. Empress is usually a wife within the tarot, and this is a very strong, loving union with a wife, for example. So perhaps you were hopeful that this Emperor showing here would make a firm decision with the Emperor energy. And in the recent, and your challenge is, this person might already be involved with somebody else. Because you've got the Lovers and the Empress. Which is why you've got the Six of Coins. A little bit of give and take here with the Six of Coins energy. What's this Six of Coins about? What's this Six of Coins about? The Nine of Swords. Well, I feel that the energy around you guys with this Six of Coins for the month of July 2018 with the Six of Coins is that this is going to be a give and take situation with the Six of Coins. You're going to have to take the rough with the smooth with the Six of Coins energy. Okay, you're going to have to take what you're given, as it were. Simply because I think that this person, this Emperor, the person that you were hopeful was going to seal the deal. I think this person's already involved with somebody else. I think they have a wife. That's your challenge. This person's already in a very strong relationship, either with a wife or somebody that they've built a very strong relationship with the Empress energy. And I think as a result of that, the energy is, you're going to have to really just take what you've been given. And also this Six of Coins, I think, is the Emperor again. The energy that you'll experience is you'll receive partial payment from this person. I don't mean in terms of money, I mean in terms of attention. Because the Six of Coins is also a card that says somebody has to disperse their time, their energy, their money, not just to you, but to other people as well. Because this person with the Nine of Swords is worried with the Fool about taking a risk. So this is, I think, for some of you guys, having to take what you're given in the month of August 2018, because there's somebody around you who's worried about taking a risk. You guys are upset because you thought that this situation would have been resolved faster with the Eight of Wands energy. And that's why you're discussing with this person. This is you with this person, the Two of Cups. So I'm seeing you with this in a relationship for some of you guys with an individual here. But you're having a discussion over how long they're taking to complete a situation here. Could be a divorce for some of you guys. Could be that the other person is going through a divorce, for example. But you're upset. Could be you're upset over some information you received with the Eight of Wands, but also with the Eight of Wands you might be upset because you thought that this situation would be a lot quicker to be resolved. And hopeful that this would have been sealed. Signed, sealed and delivered via the Emperor. But your challenge is this person's probably already in a very strong relationship, I feel, with that Lovers and Empress. And that's why you guys have to, with this Six of Coins energy, take the rough with the smooth, take what you're given. Because this Emperor, who's already involved in a very loving relationship with their partner, has to split themselves in several directions. Because they're worried with that Nine of Swords energy about taking a risk with the Fool energy. A risk on you. I think that we're dealing with, for some of you guys, somebody who's worried about leaving their other half. The most likely outcome will be the Six of Swords. This is very, very, and again, I'm reading this as the Emperor person that I'm seeing here. I think most of the likely you're seeing somebody who's supporting someone else, because Six of Swords is also a card of support. What's this Six of Swords about? What's the Six of Swords about? Strength. Strength in the Hierophant. I think that the most likely outcome is whoever this person is going to stay where they are. They'll stay put, because now I'm not reading into the meaning of the card, I'm reading into the picture. You can see one person standing behind two people here, a woman and a child. It's almost like the husband is looking out for, supporting these people. It's rough terrain, but this person, I think, will choose to stay there. Because strength. Their belief is that they have to do the right thing. Strength is also a belief system. Along with the Hierophant, it's about doing the right thing. They've got a very strong moralistic code, and I think that this person has a very, very strong moralistic code that they will not let go of. So I think if this resonates, as I say, my videos, sometimes they don't get loads of thumbs up because they're very specific, but this is the way that I enjoy reading, it's the way that I feel most comfortable reading. But I think that if you are involved in a third-party situation here, for some of you Geminis here, I wouldn't expect this person, this guy or this girl, to leave their other half too soon, because they've got a very strong code of conduct. They're trying to give you all that they can, but it's only because they are worried about taking a leap of faith. Also, for some reason, they've got a very strong connection. I think the Empress is usually Libra anyway, it might be a Libra person, but they've got a very strong connection with their family, with this person, and also the children, because the Empress is a mother of children. So the challenge is there's a very, very strong union here. It could be to do with this person being the mother of their children, and that's why they won't leave. But this person wants to stay put, possibly because of the children as well. Coming in, you've got this Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups about? What's the Three of Cups about? The Knight of Wands. So I think that you guys are going to be involved in some form of a discussion. with the Three of Cups energy. But what you might experience is as well, I don't think this is a discussion. You get the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. This is a player. This is somebody who's seeking out, you know, a group of people. They're seeking out. I think this Knight of Wands is actually you. You can see the Knight of Wands is driving straight into the Three of Cups. So he's really excited to see this group of women here. So it might be what you experience is a bit of a player as well. But I can't see this person being... I think that this... I mean, life is not straight. You can still have people who want to stay in their relationships, but they want to have a bit of fun. So what you might experience, and I think that this isn't you, I think that this is the Emperor again. I think that this person, whoever this is, if it resonates with you, Gemini, I think this person's looking for just some fun. And I think that you've taken it a bit seriously. This person doesn't like the fact that you're getting too serious about the situation, so they're out looking for more fun. The Knight of Wands I would read as being the Emperor. I think it's this same dude. I think it's this Emperor. I think this person is out, the Knight of Wands energy, seeking some fun with the Three of Cups. So I think you're going to experience this person looking at other people, not just you. This person wants their cake and they want to eat it, but you want something, Gemini, for those of you that it resonates with, Gemini, you want something more serious. But this person doesn't want to give you this thing that's more serious. They just want you for a piece of fun. I think that you're actually upset that some information that you've received from this individual. And that's why you're having a discussion with that person over why it's taking them so long to complete a task. Because you've received some information from them and it's not great. You can see the letter being received on the Eight of Wands. So I actually do think that this is about information you've received. You're upset over some information you've received. Because in the recent past you were hopeful that this person was going to seal the deal with you. They were going to finally put down their foot and say, yes, we can be together. But the problem is they're in a very strong relationship, the lovers. They're in a strong union. Possibly, if you're female, with the mother of their kids. And that's why you guys, with the Six of Coins, the energy around you is having to just take what you're given. Because this person is worried with the Nine of Swords over taking a leap of faith on you, over doing something different. And as a result of that, this person is supporting who they already have on this very rocky terrain, on this very slippery slope. Because they've got a strong belief system that they need to stay in their marriage, for example, with the strength and the Hierophant energy. However, what you'll experience for some of you guys, I think, is seeing that this person is still playing the field. Because really, this person just wants a bit of fun. They don't want the drama of finding someone and that person wanting a relationship. They want to have their home life separate and a relationship separate. They don't want you. You know, they've already got their wife or their husband, Gemini, for those of you that this resonates with. Why do they want you? They don't. They just want you for a bit of fun. But when they realise that actually you want something more stable, and they've said to you probably, yeah, we'll be together, but they've not meant it. They've not meant it. Coming in, you're going to experience a King of Coins. So this could actually be somebody new. What's this King of Coins here for? They're really hard to shuffle, these cards are. Why is the King of Coins here? I'm keeping my eye on the time. What's the King of Coins here for? Five of Coins. I think that this is a... there's a transformation coming in with this individual. I'm not sure whether this is the same person. I think that this person's coming in. You've got a King of Coins as an influence coming in. And it's saying the reason that they're coming in is because of death. So I think that this is somebody new. Alright, I don't think that this King of Coins is this Emperor dude. I think it's somebody new. So I think for some of you guys, you're going to experience someone new. They're coming in because there's an ending with the death energy. Okay, there's an ending to a dream. The Page of Cups shows up here with the death energy. So I would read this as ending to a dream. That fantasy that you had that you were going to be with this Emperor dude isn't happening. And you realise that when you see that this person is pursuing other options. With that Knight of Wands playing around Three of Cups, three women here. Possibly... for some of you guys, it might be an office romance as well, because you'll see it for some of you guys. You see this person's kind of pursuing other females. Or other males, depends, yeah? So what you do is, there's a new person coming in, a King of Pentacles, could be Taurus, looks to be a little bit more stable as an individual here. Because you end the relationship, it's the ending of this dream, it's the ending of the relationship with this other individual. Your hopes would be the Eight of Coins, and that is really just to work on a relationship with an individual. What's the Eight of Coins about? No, it's to work through difficulties. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflicts and difficulties, worries, frustrations. So some of you guys, your hopes are that you're going to be able to work through your own frustrations. Some of you guys, your hopes would be, well, I hope that we could work through this conflict, through this problem. The overall outcome shows the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about having two separate paths, two decisions. So you've got a decision in the outcome with the Two of Wands. What's this Two of Wands about? Whether to stay on your own with the Nine of Coins or go for it with the Knight of Swords. Because Knight of Swords is to go for it. Or the Nine of Coins is to stay on one's own. So I think that with the Two of Wands you have a decision whether you should just stay on your own or whether you should go for it with this Knight. And this is you. Knight of Swords is a Gemini, so you would go for it. So you have a decision, should Gemini stay on their own Nine of Coins energy or should you go for it? Because you've already been hurt by an individual. We're going to quickly do this reading again before we finish. Sorry it's taken a bit longer than the 20 minutes I originally wanted to do, but the cards are bloody hard to shuffle. That's the only thing with these cards. Let's have a look. So you guys are having a discussion, I think, with somebody who's taken this Knight of Coins dude, who is the Emperor, okay? You're having a discussion, I think, with this Two of Cups energy. And that discussion for some of you guys is why somebody's taking so long to do as they said they would do. Because Knight of Coins makes promises. He should be responsible. He should be reliable. Why are you taking so long to complete this task? Because the root issue is you've been heartbroken. And that's by some information that you received. Could be via this person. It could have been via somebody else. Now, in the recent past, you were hopeful that this Emperor dude, stroke Knight of Coins, was going to seal the deal. Finally, the decision is made and you're going to go for it. The only problem is that this person's in a very strong relationship with that lover's energy. Could be with the mother of their child, father of their child, Empress. Whoever's nurturing to the children, this person's in a very, very strong relationship with this individual. And as a result of that, the energy around you guys is you're going to have to take what you're given with the Six of Coins. But also, the energy that you're experiencing is somebody who is splitting their loyalties all over the place because they are afraid with that Nine of Swords to take a risk with the Fool. Now, the most likely outcome I see is that this person, some of you guys, if it resonates with you, are hankering over, is going to stay put with their family. They're on treacherous ground, but they're still going to be there to support them, okay? Because they've got a strong belief system with that Hierophant energy. They strongly believe also, I think, with the Hierophant energy in doing the right thing. Coming in, you'll see evidence that this person who strongly believes in doing the right thing, but it's more in practical matters in terms of their own family life. So this person who's played some of you guys, who seems to have been playing a little bit of a game, this person doesn't want a relationship with you. What they want for some of you Geminis is they want to keep things separate. So they want to have fun with you, but then they want to go home to their wife and their husband and their kids. Okay, and you'll see evidence of this when you see this person playing around, I think, with this Knight of Swords, rushing into that Three of Cups. You'll see evidence of this person playing around with another group of women or another group of guys, okay? And as a result of that, coming in, what you've experienced over some of you guys is a very traditional type of an individual, a King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, this person will only come in, though, if you end that death energy showing there. This fantasy that you have with the Page of Cups of being with this other individual, because this other individual isn't interested. This individual probably told you a whole load of shit, that they wanted to be with you, that they wanted to marry you, that they wanted to move in with you. But when it comes down to brass tacks for some of you gems, this person ain't doing nothing. They're not going to do anything at all. What they'll do is they'll stay put. They'll stay put because really they've already got their wife or their husband there. They're not looking for a second one. They're just looking for a bit on the side. So this new person that comes in can only come in when you break the pattern, when you break the idea that you're going to be with this individual. Because the Page of Cups is all about having dreams and fantasies, and death energy is the ending. So this person will come in when you end the fantasy of being with the other one. Your hopes would be, perhaps for some of you guys, to work on breaking down the conflict that you have with this other individual. For some of you guys, it will be to work on breaking down the anger and frustration that you're feeling. But the outcome shows that you have a choice between two paths. the Two of Wands. And that choice between two paths is either whether you decide to stay on your own, feel happy in your own space, develop yourself, value yourself, or whether just to go for it with somebody else. You have a choice between two paths as to whether you want to do that or not. The only thing I will say with this reading is don't let somebody set you back, okay? If you're ready for something else, go for it. If you're in very deep in this particular situation, then perhaps it's best just to stay on your own with that Nine of Coins energy. Let's get an advice card, and I'm going to do a different advice card. I was going to do the Abundance Angel, but because of the type of reading it is, I don't think I should do that particular advice reading. We'll do one from here, the Romance Angels, because I think it is more of a sort of love reading for you guys this month. Let's have a look. What's the advice that you have for Geminis on this reading? What's the advice you have for Geminis on this reading? Show me. Worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So it is definitely love. Alright. Perhaps some of you guys need to spend some time on your own instead of going for love. This is you, Gemini, Knight of Swords. Perhaps it's best just to take time out for yourself, because anything that's real and anything that's true is worth waiting for. Also, you don't want to do something on the rebound. That's sure to fail if it's rebound shit. So, yeah. That's your reading, guys, for the month of August 2018. I might be back mid-month. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.